I am Kishore Kanyal, Joint Collector and looking after election in Bhopal district. I am presenting about EVM randomization, an effort for greater transparency. As you know, as per the instructions of the Commission, in order to bring greater transparency, the concept of EVM randomization was used in the recent assembly elections. And considering its success, now it is, as per the instruction, to be used in upcoming parliament election. After the first level of checking, that is done by the BEL or ECIL engineers in the presence of nodal officer, green stickers are pasted and corresponding entries are made, and a running district serial number is allotted to each machine. Now see, it is very important that whatever entry we are doing, we have to put it inside the software. That we are showing in the next slide. This is the EVM control unit. I am talking about the first EVM, then the machine number of CO, then select machine engineers, the machine check date by the engineer, select nodal officer, the machine check date by the nodal officer, and machine type. Type means certified or for the training purpose. Once all these data are entered into the software, then we generate the list, and what list comes out is like that. This trunk number 1, this is a very special part which we have done. We have given the serial numbers of all the checked machines, and the machine which are checked are put in a number like this, and the date of the check by the engineer and the date of the check by the nodal officer, it is all mentioned here. And by putting all these machines into the serial numbers, say 1 to 1800 in case of Bhopal district, we give them trunk numbers. Say 1 to 10 machines were given trunk number 1, 11 to 20 were given trunk number 2, and 21 to 30 trunk number 3. Likewise, we did the rest of the things. Now this EVM randomization, how we made this process so easy, this is what we have mentioned. As I told you that giving the running district serial number, we make them in a group of 10 machines in one trunk, and that helped a lot, not only in the randomization process but also during the material distribution. This was the process which we did before start of the first level randomization, that is known as the district election officer process. And this process, when we are starting now for the in front of the all recognized political parties, representatives generally they remain present over there, and we are now starting the randomization process. This is again part of the software which we used. Now this is dual level randomization. When we are doing this dual level randomization, this basically means the entire number of machines which were made available before us, we kept in a strong room. And when we are doing the first level randomization, we are doing assembly wise. When we are doing this assembly wise, we put number of reserve also inside it. With the help of software, lists are generated for each AC with 10% reserve and for training, and these lists are given to the representatives of recognized political parties. This is the outcome of the software. Next part, these showing the assemblies. Say in case of Bhopal, Berasi was the district and Berasi was the assembly. This is the control unit which is coming up now. Previous control district running number, it has been scattered now like this. This is the ballot unit numbers, and the previous district running number which has come into now after the randomization is coming like this. And very interesting part is that when this sheet is coming out, we are giving them current ID numbers which are mentioned in the extreme right. This is say 149 is the assembly number, this is CU, and this is the serial number 1. So 1 to till last number of machines which will be used, which includes reserves also. Now we are putting all these numbers in the form of trunk numbers. As I told you earlier, we reverse backed and we gave them trunk number 1. Now trunk number 1 were having this number of serials of machines. Now they have gone into the AC number, these say 150, 151, 155, and what was the current ID number? It has been mentioned here. This is basically the most important aspect when we are doing randomization. This process helps us a lot. Then With the help of this output, a gross exercise is done in a single go for arranging the CUs and BUs separately, assembly wise on the ground. The machines are now arranged current ID wise within assembly to make them ready to shift again trunk wise, that is 10 machines in a set. This is the layout plan how we practice it in the field. Before randomization, these were the trunk numbers were kept. One trunk for having 10 machines, each trunk containing 10 CUs, as I am mentioning here, certain rules about it. One person in charge of one trunk, one supervisor in charge of 10 trunks, one RO or ARO is in charge of one AC. After duo level randomization process, in charge person of each trunk gets a new sheet where there is a machine, there is a mention of new AC, trunk number and current ID. Accordingly, they keep CU to new place. I give a simple example. Say this was the trunk number 1. Since previously I show you the chart, this trunk number 1, we know which were the machines inside the trunks, and each machine is going to which AC and which current ID number is shown here. So, person who were having in charge of the 10 machines, he takes the machine respective to the different ACs and the current ID numbers. Since current ID numbers are also serialized, say 1 to 10 in trunk number 1, 11 to 20 in trunk number 2, 21 to 13 trunk number 3. So, this process made us the entire randomization process very simple, because we know where this person has to move, so he is moving. So, when he is moving, he is putting the machine in the right place, AC wise and ID number wise. In the trunk, CUs are kept from left to right. This is a very important thing, just like left part and then it's moving to the right part. Serial number 1 from the left side and serial number 10 in the right, extreme right within a trunk. Similar process is done for BU also. This exercise we have done for the CUs, and similar exercise we will do for the BU also now. For training purpose, we are keeping the machines as per say AC 149. We kept 20 machines per AC as per the instruction of the commission. So, the 2 trunks were here. Once randomization of CU BU is over, they are kept in the trunks in a set of 10 each, and new list is pasted on each trunk. Since now this is the new trunk which has been prepared now, and we know that which are the 10 new ID numbers of machines are kept inside. So, we generate the list accordingly and paste on it. As I mentioned, then the EVM CUs with current ID 1 to 10 are kept in trunk number 1, like that 11 to 20 in trunk number 2. Similar exercise is done for BUs also, and on each trunk we paste a list of 10 BUs or 10 CUs separately. This is the trunk number 2, serial, previous serial number. Now this is the CU number, this AC number, this is I am talking about the Beresia. The current ID is coming like 149, CU 11. Again the one trunk is coming in the pair, say 11 to 20 or 21 to 30 or 31 to 40, and this certified EVM machine means they are all certified and they can be used for polling purpose. And here comes the end of the duo level randomization. After the first stage, duo level randomization, trunk with a set of 10 BUs or CUs are taken to strong room and hand over to the concerning returning officers. As you know, in the assembly elections, DU was the one, but returning officers were many in case of Madhya Pradesh. So each assembly was having either 1 RO or 2 RO. Each assembly was having 1 RO. There were some returning officers who were in charge of 2 assemblies also. Sealing of the strong room is done in the presence of observer, DO, RO, SP and representatives of recognized political parties. Sometimes, some cases, observers they do not reach by that time. So, in case of their absence, the entire process is done in front of returning officers, SPs and representatives of recognized political parties. Once the first level of randomization takes place, this preparation of EVMs for poll. This nomination form process is over, then list of final candidates is declared, the EVMs are prepared for poll day, especially new batteries inserted and list of contesting candidates with the symbol of parties fixed on ballot unit. This process is done with the help of expert engineers and trained technical staff and in the presence of contesting candidates or election agent and observers. Now we are coming up for the second level RO randomization. The second level randomization of EVMs, also known as the RO level randomization. With the help of software, the CUs and views are allotted specific polling station numbers within assembly. This exercise is done in the presence of candidates or the agents and observers. By the time in most of the areas the observers have reached, so this exercise is done before them. Again, since we have put all the information inside it, so we select the assembly. So in case you are having 7 assemblies in a district, you put your number, name of the assembly, according to that information will come out. This is the assembly wise CU list with polling station after RO level randomization. This is the previous data which are having, just say assembly 149, Barasia in case of Bhopal. This was the assembly serial number. This is the CU number which were there. Current ID was like this. This format is coming out of the DO levels. When we randomize it, this is the new number which is coming out now. This will go to 97 Barasia. This will go to the 191 polling booth. This will go to the 174. Similar exercise is done for BU also. And this is the combined list. See 149 assembly, this is the CU numbers, their current ID number, this is the BU number, their current ID number. And now they are going to which polling booth, this is what written here. Output help to arrange EVMs in view of material distribution. Then again we did the serial numbers in the form of trunks number 1 or 2. This is the outcome which comes. Say this is the old trunk number where these machines were kept, and now they are going to this new trunk numbers, and their polling booths and serial number is like this. Some machines may go for reserve booths also. This is basically the theme. Once we do the entire exercise in the form of old trunks and new trunks, means it has made the things very easy. So the person who is in charge of trunk number 2, he knows in which trunk he has to put which machine. After putting the CUs and BUs in the front of trunks as per new trunk number is allotted, the CU BUs put into the box with the cross checking with the list and then pasted this list on the trunk. So it is done separately for reserve machines also. Now in order to make things easy for the material distribution, what we have done, we have given the new numbers now. This is the new trunk number now which is existing now, and this is the CU number, this is the polling station serial number, and this is the polling station number, and this is the name of the polling station. So when you are making distribution, you have to ensure that which machine is which placed in which number. This is for BU list. So basically this EVM randomization part is over by this time, but there are certain points which we should keep in our mind, that this second level randomization report polling station wise list is taken indicating machine numbers of CUs, BUs and old trunk numbers and new trunk numbers. With the help of these reports, trunks are made ready and a separate list of each assembly containing polling station wise is given to the contesting candidates or the election agents. Remaining EVMs are allotted as reserve and is used for emergency purpose. At the time of material distribution, as I mentioned earlier, the stickers are contained matched with the list again, checking the machine, then only it is allotted to the presiding officers. Before start of the mock poll, the allotted CU or BU is cross checked by the polling agents also. And there are certain other points which we can also keep in our mind. In case there happens to be the replacement of BUs or CUs, then it is to be mentioned in the presiding officer's diary. It is informed to the concerned candidates or agents. In case of repoll, the EVM is taken from the reserve list and their number is informed to concerned candidates and polling agents. Once the poll is over, the CUs are escorted back to the strong room in a similar manner as they were kept before distribution. So at the time of counting, the candidates or counting agents, they can match the CU number with the copies of form 17C. In case of replacement, the CU, that number is also tallied. So once the counting is over, you can always keep your CUs back in the strong room of the treasury. So this is how we effectively done this EVM randomization. Part of the software, how we practice it, and it could help us. Basically the entire process helped us so much that we were able to complete the first level of randomization within 6 hours and the second level randomization within 3 hours. This is how we save time. Thank you very much.
Software you developed in-house?
So software is developed as per the instructions of the commission. Yes.
But you have done it there.
Yeah, done in Madhya Pradesh, and it is the NIC Bhopal and Shivpuri in combined. They have developed it.
Who is the SLA for Madhya Pradesh?
Is
Sorry,
State Electronics Development Corporation.
ECIL.